Ettercap is another tools for sniffing like CAN-enable, except it do much more than CAN-enable. So using Ettercap, you cannot just sniff for the traffic, but you can also poison the DNS, which you're going to explain on the next video. You can do man-in-the-middle attack. You can even intercept the traffic and change the content of the traffic. So imagine someone is sending an email. You are intercepting his email and you can change inside this email. So Ettercap, it's a very, very powerful tool, much more powerful than CAN-enable. And if you get familiar with these tools, you can enhance your attack. You can do much more than just getting the credential of someone inside your network. So let's see how it works. Ettercap exists in all the Linux distributions that I told you about, but I'm going to use G-Track since it's a very easy Linux flavor to use. So let me first show you how to run the Ettercap. We can let's change our path and clear our screen. And to be able to run Ettercap, you just type Ettercap minus capital G, because Ettercap you can use it in graphical mode or text mode. So minus capital G will run the program in the Ettercap minus capital G. So it will run the program in the graphical mode. So I wanted to show you first how it works as a regular sniffing tool, or even man-in-the-middle attack tools, and then we're going to see how to do some specific attack using the Ettercap. So how it works: when you open the program graphical mode by typing Ettercap minus capital G, it will open this console, or it will open this Windows. So you start by going to Sniffer and you choose the first one, Unified Sniffing. And here we're going to ask you using which network adapter you need to sniffer. ETH0, which is Ethernet card, or you can type WLAN0, so he will be sniffing the wireless card, or if you have any other network card, you type the name. And let me remind you how to get the name of the card that you have, just by typing ifconfig. It will show you the cards that you have. So right now we don't have a wireless, we only have the wired, so we're going to use this card. So we click on OK. Then we go to host. Once you start sniffing, the menu will change. So you go to host and you choose scan for host. This is exactly the same option that was in CAN-enable, that you have to start by scanning the host inside your network. So he will scan and he's gonna let you know how many machines he found. He found 4 IP inside this network. So the next step, I'm gonna ask him to browse or show me those IP. So I can go to host one more time and I'm gonna ask him to host list. So he can tell me those are the IPs that I found. So if we are establishing an attack, I'm going to choose, for instance, this will be the gateway, and I believe we explained how to identify the gateway IP before. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to tell him this is the target one, and assuming that I am intercepting the traffic from a specific machine, which is 137. This is the Windows XP machine. So I click on this one. I'm going to tell him this is target 2. So I did specify. So what we are doing right now, it's a man-in-the-middle attack. I did specify one machine and one router, or it could be 2 machines, depends. So I specify I need to intercept the traffic between this machine and the router, anything that going to the internet or coming from the internet. And then we're going to go to man in the middle tab, and I'm going to choose ARP poisoning. And he's going to ask me what kind of ARP poisoning would you. We're going to choose the first one, sniffer remote connection, and click on OK. And then start sniffing. And by clicking on this one, as you can see down, he starts sniffing the traffic between those specific machines. So any traffic that is going from this machine to the internet, or coming from this machine to the internet, it will be captured and he will be showing us username and password here if there is any credential. But this is not all actually. This is just an introduction to this application. On the next video, we're going to see how to modify the attack. So let's do a DNS poisoning, for instance, where I can redirect people to other websites. So they are going to Facebook, I'm redirecting them to a fake Facebook account or Gmail or Hotmail. So we're going to do a DNS poisoning. So we'll stop here, and on the next video we're going to take these tools and do an attack related to DNS poisoning. Thank you.